We just have to rely on split pushing, which it's very hard when you're so weak. And especially since they have a bat who can catch you. We're gonna do a desperate move and try to go for Roche, which is like, I mean, I don't know. There's no way it can happen. Let's see. Yeah, we try to go for Roche. And this is where we come back. It's like, I don't know what we were thinking. We have no Roche DPS. This is never gonna happen. It's a pure desperation move. If we don't do this, we're gonna lose. So at this moment, oh boy. I'm gonna scout it. I feel like so many types in this fight. Because they have melt. That's -8 armor. They got acid spray. It's -7. I feel like it was 6 back then, I think. But so many times I feel like they could have just taken this and killed it. But they decide to fight us every fucking time, which is a big mistake, I think. So right now we know we have to take this fight. If they get this Roche, it's 100% over. If it wasn't already, so we have to take this fight. They have black hole. Yeah, we just go YOLOing. Like, we have to do this. Here comes the black hole. Very important that that's for cancel this. Then they try to chase potato. Yeah, just keep it right in because things need to happen right now. And it goes surprisingly well, honestly. I think we would get crushed here, but it's still pretty bad because we die with 3 heroes. We have to buy back. They buy back as well. So this fight is, I don't know how the hell it went so good. I think they should have won that fight easily. And here, EGM is like, hey guys, I need someone to TP on, and I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him. I wish he screamed because he was like, I couldn't hear him. If he told me, I could have stood there because at this moment I just run away. And EGM's like, I need someone to I need someone to tether on. I'm like, whoa, okay, here I come. And he maybe would have survived if I was there, maybe. EGM buybacks here because we know like this Roche dies in their hand, game over. We have to take this fight. And again, like at this moment, I feel like they could just kill it. Why don't they just kill it? It's a Roshan with 3k HP. They've got minus 14 armor. Just kill it. They don't. They decide to fight us, which I think they can just kill Roche right here and win the game from that. But they decide to run out and fight us. And Havost tries to do a cute play, like run here and then stun, but doesn't work out. They do self stuns. At this moment, I go a little bit risky move here. I just shadow bite right through. If they have center here, I die, and that might be really bad. But I decide like go sandwich him because it's a much better strategical position. So now they're sandwich, which is good, which makes them focus different heroes. And yeah, EGM saves my life here. Like at this point, I was sure I was dead here. Because here these guys come, I'm like, I'm fucking dead. EGM saves my life. Thank Jeebus. We barely kill this guy. And I don't understand what's happening. Like, how are we winning these fights? It's so chaotic. And this is the old, this is the old pulse. This is the new pulse. This is how big the new pulse is. EGM goes YOLO. For the kill here, I have to go heal. I'm screaming I have to go heal. And they know they have to make sure that he doesn't kill it. Again, I feel like then they could maybe... It's pretty risky though for him to kill it here, but another melt, like look at this. It's 700 HP. If he doesn't get unluckily bashed here, he just melts and kills this. Like he needs 3 seconds to kill this. But he decides to go out and kill a guy, which maybe is the right decision, I'm not sure. And At this moment he goes desperate. He desperate mode and tries to kill it. I use my trees to remove his refraction. And people were like, yeah, he got triple bashed. Then he did not get triple bashed, he got bashed once. At this moment, he gets slowed from the slam because I have trees there, which might be important. I'm not sure. I also decided, because it looks like he's going to get it. So what I decided to do is sprout. So my plan is, well, he'll be sprouted here and the Aegis lies here, so he can't take it. And then we kill him. Doesn't work. I push him out, so that was a bit of a fail. It's so close. So close. And he dies and boom, we're back in the game. So if you look at S4 right here, it's 21 minutes, he doesn't have dagger. And 1500 gold and boom. 1100 gold.
You took that jape too far.
And he gets his dagger and yeah, we're back in the game. And I don't know, I think if Navi played safer there and just focus Roche, especially at when was the time? I think if they kill Roche here, we lose the game. I mean, Roche dies in like 4 seconds here if they just focus it. Mel and all that shit. Like, he's minus 12 armor and they fight us. And that's the main thing there, I feel. So yeah, we get Roche and we're back in the game. So now they play passive because we got Aegis. And for 6 minutes, nothing happens, basically. Because they're afraid of Aegis. And I get my dagger. And the only thing that happens is we get one pick off. And this is something we should have done a lot more. Kills like this. Dip in, kill him. And we can use Wisp ult, because there's a lot of times this game that the Voss is alone and we're too scared to do anything. Because we were like, what if Enigma is behind? And we lose, and that's really bad. So right now, we're very happy again. Content with split pushing, farming, because we know that we cannot fight them. Even though we won that fight, their team fight is so much stronger than us. They're so much stronger than us in team fight, mainly because of this guy. He's got Black Hole as well, and we got nothing to stop it. So we're really scared. And I remember this time. This is one of those things, because there's many mistakes in this game, and this is one of those times we can look at it's like, what is Estor's plan here? Like, okay, he scouts that they're doing Roche. Okay. Good. Now that we know they're doing Roche, we can't do anything about it. We cannot fight them. We've decided not to fight them. We should just split push, but that's where it's a little bit greedy, and there's many plays like this, many plays in this game that makes no sense. And it makes no sense for S4 to keep scouting here. Because they also got a bat. So bat just like, well, he just is what a bat does. He fireflies, finds S4 standing there for no reason really, and dies. And S4 is like, oh fuck, I'm sorry guys. It's really sad when he died here. Really sad. Because yeah, we can't fight in there. If we TP in with Wisp and CK, he's just gonna black hole, BKB black hole him, and that's the end of the fight. And then they have Stateless here, doesn't he? Yeah, he's so farm. There's also one of the bigger points that S4, or I mean, then he drops his TP here, which is a mistake. It's a big mistake, because again, if you look at the game, and think, because you don't think at this time so much, because there's so much going on, there's so much, it's chaotic this game. Look at our lineup. We don't want to fight, we want to split push. What does your one do? Your one does nothing. We're not going to fight him here, and he should know that if you really think about it. But you don't stop and think in this game. We just split push, and he decides to drop his TP instead of wand, and for that is very, very bad for them. Let's put it that way. And I know that Andy said that he told his team that he dropped it, so in a way it's his team fault for deciding to push here. Because looking at the map here, like, yeah, we're split pushing. They need to back now. But they decide to push, so it's the team's fault, but it's also Dennis' fault for dropping the TP. It's pretty bad by all players, honestly. S4 decides to buy back because he has to defend. Right here, Loda gets greedy because we make the call here, like split push. We're not going to fight him. Right here, Loda should just ult, but he wants level 16. And if you do the math, it's definitely not worth it waiting for the creep wave and waiting 15 seconds. But we make the call about now, so after the glyph flag, we might call the split push. Loda gets greedy to wait for the ult to get one more illusion, but if you make the math, using it now already, you would hit more times. Really close to S4 dice here.
Top tower is under attack.
If S4 dies, he just buy back.
Are fortified.
It's so close. He takes the spell. And silence. If he got silence there, he would have died again. It would have been so bad. Because if he died there, this really S4 was really quick there. If he died there, we can't cancel their TPs and it's really bad. And they might be able to successfully defend. Yeah, now they realize, okay, we need to defend because we're pushing fast. S4 cancels Puppy, which is probably the most important one to cancel, I think.
Has fallen.
Maybe Bat's pretty important. Well, no, anyway, it's very important.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Here again, like, if you stop and think here, host, use BKB and TP now. But at the moment, again, it's so many things going through your mind. He probably is worried, like, do I get mini stunned or something like that? No, you don't. So, but yeah, we just go full out push here. Go for the Rex. And yeah, they're backing here. Here's some miscommunication from the enemy team. I didn't know what was going on here. I was just looking at Rex. This was what I was looking at. They decided to, because they're like, oh, they're backing. They go top.
Has fallen.
And then it was like, ah, fuck it.
Dyer's
Because I would have died here,
barracks are
which
under
wouldn't have mattered.
Radiant's
This is honestly Funny's fault. He should be going here to defend the Rex. And then Funny's like, oh, I'm alone now. I just kill him. Pretty fun. These guys have to run because this guy didn't have TP. And this guy has to run because he got cancelled. And at this point, this guy is strong. We get post Rex. And at this time, I was pretty sure we won. I felt very sure that we won. Here's also like EGM should TP right here. He waits for so long to TP and he dies because of it. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, but at this time I felt pretty confident in that we won. When you play Furion and you get two sides of racks, that's almost game. And I changed my item, but I don't remember what I usually went at the time, but at this time I decided to go Necro 3 and Manta style and never ever let them leave their base. And it makes it a lot easier as well because we got Wisp.
Radiant's middle
So
tower
usually when you play Prophet and you split push, it's scary when they have bat because he grabs you and kills you. Pretty scary, but we got Wisp, so he can never do that. If he ever grabs me, Wisp CK TPs in and kills him. So I'm very safe to split push this game. And yeah. So I've decided never to let them leave their base. Just split push all the time. And what happens here? Alright, here's a super miscommunication that I don't know what the fuck will happen here. The Loda is farming here and we kinda know they're coming, I think. But Loda feels safe because Wisp is standing, where is Wisp? He's standing here, so he's like, he's just gonna TP me out. The Loda is waiting for the TP out, it's like, yeah, TP me out or something. So much noise, he doesn't hear it. So Loda has BKB, by the way. So EGM is like, EGM thinks he's gonna use BKB, Loda thinks he's gonna TP him out. So neither of it happens. Loda is so close to dying here. I don't know. So fucking close to dying. So mistakes were made, for sure. This is also why Wisp was so good before. The funny he doesn't get a pick off here. If he gets, it will hard to say. I don't think it would have impacted much though. But he blinks in here to the stun. He set her stun. He retethers. He stunned another time, and he just stands there. If he gets the grab on load or something, that would have been pretty big. But we all survive, and mistakes were made. So I'm like, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna split push right now. I'm not gonna fight them, and I'm not. At the moment, I'm not sure what to buy yet, but I later decided to go Necro 3 months, so... so yeah, we buy back, and... What happens now? Right. The crit, I remember Lumi. Oh, the crit! Flat. Yeah, I'm just telling them right now, I'm just split pushing. Just delay them. Don't fight. Don't go all in fight. Just delay them. As we're so close to dying. He doesn't have buyback at the time either, so it's really important he doesn't die.